Is going to be an explosive issue, and it had better be handled very carefully. Why is it that we fail to take our models from successful performers? There are ways in which people deal and have dealt for decades, for centuries with cattle everywhere. I travel everywhere. There's nothing so strange, nothing mysterious about cattle rearing. Why should cattle become a problem just because we like to eat beef? I don't understand it. There are solutions which are very simple. People have talked about ranching, but the ranching has got to be done in places which are environmentally congenial to that particular kind of trade, and at the same time do not afflict humanity. What's the point trying to provide food and the food chokes us, which is what cattle and cattle rearers have been doing. When you have a situation where cattle walk up to my own door in Abeokuta, which is supposed to be a residential area, there's a problem. When cattle go to Djibouti and eat up Shodipe's, who's planted teak, and they eat up the seedlings, and this is somebody working towards guaranteeing the environment by replacing. He's a furniture maker, and he plants trees to replace the trees, the wood which he has used, the timber which he has used. And then cattle come and eat up all of that. And you expect people to sit down and be quiet? And then Buhari took such a long time. For me, he deserved, and I've written this down, he deserved to have lost the last election, if only on account of the lackadaisical and attitude which he took to the issue of cattle rearers. People are being killed in hundreds till today, and it's only because of the failure of leadership at the critical time. That's the most important. And the cattle rearers have been given a sense of impunity. They kill without any compunction. The dry farmers also were contributing to the food solution of the country. They drive them away, burn their crops, eat their crops, and then you come with Ruga. I think there's going to be trouble in this country if this cattle rearing issue is not handled imaginatively and with humanity as the priority. There cannot be any kind of society where cattle take priority over human beings. It is as elementary as that.
9, the election. The Yorubas, it depends on how you look at it, they will be either the second largest tribe in Nigeria, or depending how, if you take Hausa Fulani, you separate them, Hausa separate and Fulani separate, the Yorubas might even be the largest tribe in Nigeria. They didn't vote for me. And immediately after I took over government, I called some members of my government. I said, look, the Yorubas didn't vote for us. Let us see what we can do. I didn't say that because they didn't vote for me, the type of statement that President Buhari made when after the 2015 election, and he said only those who voted for him will enjoy patronage. Now that immediately put the back of some people up. Now, and then there are at least 2 zones who did not vote for him. South did not vote for him. Southeast did not vote for him. And anything he does, they see it, oh, he has said those who did not vote for him will not enjoy patronage. So you divide them. You made it they and we straight away. I wouldn't do that. That is specific. Then when you have a situation where your own tribe is being accused of something, now you must be able to look into it and make it transparently clear that that accusation is unfounded, or if it's founded, you deal with it. There have been, herdsmen, farmers. Now, herdsmen are mainly Fulanis. Nothing has been done. Rather than doing something about it, what we are having is, okay, we will create colonies, cattle colony. Where will you create colony in Nigeria? Is it in my own part of the country that you will now make a colony? Who will give you land to create colony within its own state? So these are specific. You are asking for specific. I can go on and on, but there are many things that should not have.
I met the president. Well, I'll say to him, Mr. President, I think you are under a trance. I will say, I think you are under a trance. Too many things are happening now which made me say that. I think he's under a trance, and that the sooner he gets out of that trance, the better for the nation. Yeah, I think that's what I would say to him.
What kind of trance are you talking about? What sort of trance is that?
I don't know. But the word, it's so many unforced errors are going on. I mean, take for instance the reinstatement of this fellow who was sacked from the military, from the Ministry of Health. What's that about? Why? I mean, that's what I mean by unforced error. What's going on? Yes, this is the action of. It's like it's certain kind of alienation from reality is going on. That's what I mean by. I would say to him, yeah, I think you're under a trance. Yes. I wish to commend the various governors and the various organizations which are now beginning to understand that they must start policing themselves. Whether they're taken to bows and arrows or pebbles is irrelevant. The important thing is the consciousness of a need for organized resistance against the incursion of powers and their leaders. In Ogun State, we have formed, well, not that we formed, so we've reactivated what was formerly a sort of informal organization called OSHA, which is OSHA, Ogun State Hunters Association, and we intend to collaborate with similar movements all over the place, and with the police and the military, if they want to take the phenomenon seriously. We need to ensure that any time they see an armed herdsman, they report to the nearest police. If by a certain time that group of armed herdsmen are not disarmed, then these organizations will move and disarm them. I mention this derogation deliberately because I don't want anybody to get the impression that war is being declared in our way. No. We have not reached that stage, and I hope we will never reach that stage. So it's not time to whip up a ground. This is now civic defense. I'm very glad that we're now back to authoritative voices saying we need state police. We need to decentralize the police. The setting up of branches for me just has got to be accelerated.